Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to the live chat with Robin and Kaushik. I hope you are doing well. Hi Kaushik. Hi Robin.
Yeah, Hi
Hello,
guys.
hello.
Yeah, so we have got another session. This time we have Robin and Kaushik with us. So I hope you are good. So let's start. We have got many youngsters this season, man. Like from the first match of IPL, it's been very exciting. This season is completely new because Chennai has lost three, Mumbai has lost three. It's something very different from the usual. So, and the youngsters like Badoni, Abhinav Manohar who stepped in the first match, and yesterday like Tilak Verma and Sai Sudarshan. There are many youngsters who are coming. So, what's your take on that?
Uh, see, it's see. I was excited. I have done one show with you, one video with you. So there, I said that this is the IPL. I am excited because it's 10 team and more teams mean more opportunities, more places to play. So the way it has started, it's had been spot on for me, especially me because I was waiting to see these guys play and see them performing so well and grabbing the eyes of the audience of the world is nothing better than this.
Correct. So, Robin, I know you're a Chennai supporter. We have we have made a video about Chennai season. So, how do you take the start? Rutraj has not been firing recently. Uttapa has been giving you star for starting of firepower. So, what do you think is going wrong? The captaincy change is going wrong, or what's exactly going wrong with Chennai this season?
Yeah, so the captaincy change is certainly going wrong because I personally feel this team was built for Dhoni to lead, and we all are seeing how it's performing under Jadeja. So yeah, and Ruturaj failing is certainly a big blow because runs are not coming from the top order, and that certainly puts a pressure on the middle order, and with the likes of Raidu struggling in the middle order as well. So yeah, it really puts pressure on the batting. But with the batting depth we have, I didn't expected us to start like this badly. So yeah, I think Rituraj's first three matches of the quota of three matches being going badly are over. So hopefully he'll come good in this match against SRH and we'll get our first win today. So lots of positives as well because Shivam Dubey is doing well. Then I think we finally settled the bowling attack in the last game with three good pacers playing for us, including Jordan. So um, things will we have to see how things turn out when Milne is fit. But for now, I think this is the bowling we'll go with. We do need some runs from Ruturaj because his bat has been silent for three matches, and yeah, that has been the biggest impact for us in the batting department because runs from the top are always important. A good start is always important. So yeah, hopefully he'll come good in this game.
Yeah. So Kaushik, we have already discussed about youngsters this season. So we have already got Badoni, who's been fantastic. We got Tilak Varma, who is doing very good, and we got Sai Sudarshan also yesterday, and he showed his skills. So who are the people? They are still yet to come. There are certain people the world still need to see in the IPL. So can you name some players who will make an impact coming in the coming matches?
I was a bit surprised to see Darshan Nalkande yesterday. Not that he's playing, not doubting his ability. I was one of the few people who was hyping on his name before the auction. But looking at the demands of looking at the differences they needed, Gujarat Titans, I thought that they should have gone for Yash Dayal because the left arm option they have, because you got two right hand pacers, Lockie Ferguson and Shami. So I was thinking that Yash Dayal will play from the very first game. So we are yet to see him. Uh, we haven't seen him yet. Means I also haven't seen him yet because domestic games doesn't come so easily for us in television or wherever. But yeah, Yash Dayal is one name. Another guy, I was excited for Mukesh Chaudhary, but I think I was wrong. I was wrong about his particular skill that he swings the ball. He's not a swing bowler. It seems. I may be wrong even now because it doesn't seem like he swings the ball very much. He's hit the deck bowler or kind of unutkat kind of bowler who depends on seam more. So okay, then we got Simarjit Singh also. I was very excited to see. So let's see him what he can do. And another guy I said two names: Vaibhav Arora and Kuldeep Singh. Vaibhav we already saw him. He did well and played a big role in winning the last game, not yesterday's game. The last game against I think CSK. I think he's CSK. Punjab won against CSK. That game he gave the start. Yesterday he couldn't got the wickets. He bowled well, but I think could have done better. But yeah, it's okay. But yeah, Kuldeep Sen and Yash Dayal, this two, I'm still waiting for them to play.
Yep, yep. So pretty good youngsters this season. 10 teams, more talent exposing to the world. You know, with 8 teams, we got some stack players already. So with 10 teams, we have got talent for. You know, do you think IPL will be expanded to more than 10 teams, and we can see a lot more talent coming up?
Yeah, so in future, I think it will. I personally think it will take over the most of the international calendar. Bilaterals will be just go extinct or something like that. Then we only will have the World Cups, the big test tours, and the ICC events as well. So yeah, it I think the way T20 cricket is growing, especially franchise cricket, so that will I personally feel that will happen because there are lots of opportunities in everywhere for in every league for players like in IPL. Then we have the 100 as well. Afghanistan, lots of Afghan players play there as well. So yeah, the T20 leagues expanding will be huge, and IPL surely will go more than 10 teams. So
Yeah. So talking about this, do you think it will be converted to football system, the transfers and everything?
yeah, everything will be like that. I'm very positive about it. Not very soon, but yeah, it will happen one day.
Right, right. So, Kaushik, I know you're. I don't know if you're a Mumbai supporter or not, but I just wanted to ask. Mumbai has been not at all good this season. I mean, I know they come back from 5 losses and 4 losses, but I think they are missing their combinations this season. So, do you think they will be coming back today against RCB, or do you think it will be their fourth loss?
I think first of all they missed Surya Kumar in the first couple of games. That's one of the reason. Another reason is I think individual performance. One individual spell has been costing them the game with the ball, especially because you suddenly shifted from Bumrah, Trent Bolt, Rahul Chahar to this lineup, where only I think Bumrah had a one good day. That was a very good day, one of his best spell in IPL. I think that against Rajasthan. But outside that, you can't do anything. See, uh, they trusted more than enough on Daniel Sam's bowling, I think, and Thumpy did his job in the first game, but has been disappointing after that. He bowled well in the last game also, but I think Rohit have to back the pure bowlers instead of someone like Daniel Sams. Daniel Sam should always be someone who like Rajasthan used that fifth, sixth bowling option, or like Punjab used Odian Smith. Punjab and Mumbai has been bad using that option to make it the balance. So they should, I think, back the Indian now because they have like to like replacement in Arshad Khan and Ramandeep Singh. At least they are Indians. So and he's already going over 25, 26 per over. In the last game, he went for 35. So in you can't expect someone to be that bad or more bad than that. So and Daniel Sam is not winning games with the bat as well. So you gotta give chance to some new guys because I think something is happening in this beginning of this the initial phase of this IPL that the new guys incoming and performing. So use that phase now. you who knows, you can get an established player and who will go long and stay there like Tilak Verma. I don't think so he's going anywhere than Mumbai for the next few years. So you gotta use your pure bowlers. Basil Thampi didn't bowl a single over after that 26 runs. That was wrong for me. You gotta back your pure bowlers. You can't rely on someone like Daniel Sams.
Correct, correct. So this season we got new captains. New captain in Hardik Pandya. We got new captains elsewhere also. So Hardik Pandya is completely new to IPL captaincy, and I think he's handling it pretty well. So, Robin, what's your take on that? Hardik Pandya has been really good with his bowling changes. He consistently is bowling 4 overs. He's coming at number four, taking up responsibilities. Do you think this is some type of new Hardik Pandya? We have missed this much time.
Yeah, so Hardik has been almost spot on with his decisions. The bowling changes. One bad decision in yesterday's game was him just exposing Nalkande to Livingston. So that was a positive matchup for Livingston, and we all saw how badly he was taken down. So that kind of things, I think he should learn and he will learn. So yeah, and other than that, I think Hardik has been brilliant with his captaincy because in the first game, Shami told that he asked Shami to complete his 4 overs in the power play when he was bowling really well. So yeah, that's a really attacking mindset, and he goes to just finish the game, just kill the game when he has the chance. So yeah, Hardik has been really good with his captaincy, and hopefully it will be great for us in for the Indian cricket as well going ahead in the future. So lots of positive signs for him as well, and he's taking responsibility. He's bowling with the new ball, batting up the order, bowling crucial overs. So yeah, lots of positive from Hardik Pandya and he's looking really fit as well. So hopefully he stays fit for next 10-15 years.
Right, right. I hope injury never comes to Hardik Pandya. And one more is Mayank Agarwal. He always smiles in the post-match interviews. Either he wins or he loses. When Odin Smith considered 12 in 2, we went to Odin Smith to console him. Like, okay, it's fine. It's a game of cricket. So I mean, he's really mature already. I mean, I'm liking his captaincy. So what's your take, Kaushik?
See, Mayank was always like that. Mayank Agarwal, I think everybody loves him. There's no one, I think, even in if you see people talking about Mayank Agarwal, you will no one see no you will get no one who will be talking against him or anything like that. Constructive criticism, it happens everywhere, but negatively nobody talks about him. So he's been always like that. He's a team man. uh, he's always positive in any kind of situation. That's the best thing about him, and I think that's why Punjab got the right man. I think at this situation, see, they got the 11 right as of now. The combinations are right, but yeah, it's all upon individuals, right? If Odin would have pulled that over, then it could have been a win for them. So, and he could have been the star. So, but as Odin lost it, so it's upon the individual. So it's very important for the captain to, I think, show that backing, because everything is right. Just the individual performance costed them 2 games. So that's the very important thing, and I think Mayank is the best man for Punjab.
Right, right. So one more thing I'm really impressed this season, not as a fan, but Shreyas Iyer is doing his captaincy pretty well with KKR this season. In the batting also is not coming and he's playing dot balls. He's coming with intent. He's hitting and is every ball has intent. So last season for Delhi, he was taking responsibility. He was playing slowly, but this season, I don't see him doing that. He's coming. He's hitting any ball and he's out. He's out, and his captaincy is spot on. So what's your take on that? Like how improved he is from Delhi, and how much his impact is there in the game.
Yeah, Iyer has been the one of the best captains so far in the season because he has been spot on with his changes, bowling changes, when to bowl whom, the field settings, and everything. Against RCB, he almost took the game to his side. So yeah, that was really brilliant from Iyer, and yeah, his batting intent has been really well, and nothing better than a player playing his natural game. He hasn't taking the captaincy pressure on the crease with him while he's batting. Unlike Mayank, who I think is his batting has a bit hampered with the captaincy pressure, and Jadeja as well. So yeah, I think Iyer has been really good this season, and hopefully he scores some runs with the bat as well. He just needs a big innings to just get going.
Yeah, the next match against the Delhi, Pant was a Shreyas. The two ex-Delhi players, I mean, one ex-Delhi player playing against each other. So, Kaushik, how do you think the match will turn out tomorrow?
Uh, it's interesting, especially for the people who are involved in social media and all this stuff. It's a very interesting game. You wait for such games, I think. Like today also RCB, you wait for such game. It will be very interesting because Shreyas Iyer has been spot on, um, and he never allowed the team's run rate to go down as well whenever he came to bat. Whenever he stayed there, he kept it for KKR. He kept KKR in the game. Yeah, that RCB. I think that RCB game also it was okay to attack Hasaranga, but yeah, they lost some wickets. Otherwise, the run rate was quite okay even then. And Russell, no, nobody get going, so that happens. It's just a bad day you got. But he came back with his bowling. He came back with his bowlers, his bowling changes, his matches. Yeah, one two things. There are some mistakes, but it happens. It happens in every game. You cannot be that perfect in every game. Everyone, like Robin said about Hardik using Nalkande early in the game when Livingston was there. So I thought Iyer also made some, but he has been brilliant. He has been spot on with almost everything. So DC hasn't been spot on as of now in all aspects. Not also they are missing some players. David Warner and Norkia just came last game and they didn't came well. Hopefully they will come well because they are big players. It doesn't take much time to um, keep the good players down. So Delhi missing some
Yeah,
players.
and
Good.
hopefully they'll send Odin to bat at number 5 now this
Yeah,
time.
that was a ridiculous move. Means how you can send someone like Powell when you got nobody
Yeah,
else
Powell,
like
sorry,
him.
Powell.
Uh, you got nobody else like Powell to do that finishing. I was so happy for them in the auction that they got Powell for so low because everybody was done with Tim David and someone like Shahrukh Khan or Livingston. Everybody was done. They all spent money on them, and they got Powell for such a low price. I think it was a low price for me for Powell. So DC got to use him because you cannot rely on Lalit Yadav completely, and you cannot expect Akshar Patel to come and play 15 ball 30 every game. That was a
Correct.
ridiculous move.
Right, right. So, Robin, how do you think Jadeja can improve his captaincy? Because do you really think Jadeja has growth in the captaincy, or do you think next season you will have a different captain again?
Yeah, so I think he should come good, but with Dhoni there, I don't think he'll get that growth that he wants, or the learnings he would like to that quickly. So because Dhoni is there, whenever something goes bad, just Dhoni takes command and everything just happens according to him. So, and I'll be honest, in the first three after the first three games, I don't see Jadeja as the captain. I think he shouldn't be the captain because his game has hampered because of that. He has looked in all sorts. He's unnecessarily promoting himself up the order when he can't play spin bowling, and that we all saw how it turned out. So yeah, Jadeja should, and he shouldn't take pressure of anything. He should just keep doing the basics right because the team is very experienced. Everyone knows how things happen, what to do in what situation. So you have likes of Raidu, Bravo, Uthappa, Dhoni. So these guys are very experienced. So you don't need to tell them everything. They'll just do the basics right. Just be yourself and yeah, just bat down the order, please.
Right, right. So in this situation, I just want to talk about SRH. It's my home team, so I just want to have a clarity. Like I really don't understand about the opening combination. First of all, when they are going to chase 205, they told that opening was with Abhishek Sharma and Williamson, both players whose natural game is not attacking. And one more thing, Like they didn't retain Rashid Khan. That was a major setback, right? So Rashid Khan in Gujarat Titans has been really good this season. He's getting the breakthroughs. He was the same in SRH too, but we didn't retain him. So, and one more thing is Abhishek Sharma in the opening uh, is not that satisfying to watch because he may score a couple of 50s, but is if he goes to opening, it's not that the man the gentleman goes off. Adan Makram coming at number four. The top four are anchors. Tripathi is an anchor. Makram is an anchor. Williamson is an anchor. Abhishek Sharma is the only player to hit. If he doesn't hit, the team, the score will be not so good. And the first match, the Puran, he was just swinging the bat. He was not trying to hit the ball. He was just swinging the bat, and the ball was missing and he went out. So if SRH needs to win today against CSK, they need to gamble with their combinations and they need to get Karthik Tyagi, I feel, because Umran Malik is really good. He has got good raw pace, but I think he need to be still get his length and lines correctly. I mean, it's a learning phase, but Karthik Tyagi has last year proven with RR already that he can be a good player in IPL. So I feel they will gamble and I feel they will win against CSK. Robin.
Yeah, so it will be an even contest. Just seeing how both teams are playing. So, and I think they bought Abhishek Sharma for a quite a hefty
Six,
price, no, in the
six,
auction.
six plus,
Yeah, so
six plus, I think.
yeah, when you are having a player of that cost in your side and you are just you have to think, or you are like thinking to replace him, or you have to push him down the order after 3 games, so you messed up in the auction, right? So, and they have options like they can, if they want a left-hander, they can open with Washington Sundar as well, and I feel he can utilize the power play really well. They can also open with, I personally feel they should open with Sundar and Rahul Tripathi with Williamson at three, because both of them then can just exploit the power play, score 50, 60 at least. If you, even if you lose 2 wickets, you'll have the likes of Williamson, Puran, Markram still there. Markram should also open, but yeah, then you got no so many openers in the top order. So yeah, that's a bit of an issue for them there. But I think they'll give at least one more chance to Abhishek Sharma, hopefully for this CSK game, and after that they'll switch to Sundar. So yeah, and their bowling is, I think their bowling is looking good with Sundar. Spin department is little bit, fragile, I can say, because Sundar, when his day is off, if he goes for runs, then you don't have any good second spinner in the side. So yeah, but other than that, the pace department looks good with Bhuvneshwar bowling well. Natarajan has been brilliant in the death overs. Romario Shepherd, if they have used him decently till now, and they shouldn't just allow him to bowl in the death overs. He's too expensive in that phase. Yeah, but
Correct.
overall the bowling looks good. They have to just find the right combination in the batting order. So yeah, the entry points of the batters should be just correct, and they'll be good to go, I feel, because the Puran, Markram, Williamson, Tripathi, they are not any kind of players who you just pick up and expect them to do well. They will do well, just you just need to be patient with them. So
Correct. Correct. Yeah. So coming about Rajasthan, they
See,
have got
they
good attack.
they made the same mistakes again.
Okay.
See, they made the same mistakes again. Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah,
yeah,
Kaushik, go
yeah,
ahead. Go on.
what mistakes, you tell, no?
They made the same mistakes again. They had Besto, Warner, Williamson last season. Then they got someone like youngsters like Priyam Garg and Abhishek Sharma. They got only one who can finish the job in Abdul Samad. So they just repeated what they had. Because Nicholas Puran, we have seen the best of Nicholas Puran coming at three for West Indies in last few months.
Correct.
So if you make him bad at there, then you got Tripathi, who is also bad above. Rajasthan tried to make him finisher 2 3 seasons back, but that didn't came off. Then again he back to opening. That's when he won matches for Rajasthan, and we all know what he did for KKR. So you again messed it up. again because Markram also bats in top four. Williamson also there. Abhishek Sharma also. I think he, if you see domestics and all, his best game at the top. So again, you messed up these things. You got the money. You had money. You should have bought someone like Tim David. You could have bought someone like Livingston. You could have bought someone like Shah Rukh Khan, an Indian option with Abdul Samad. uh, I don't know what they did. I don't know what they had in their plans. What you will do with six, seven Indian pacers, I don't know.
Yeah, loads
Or
of top order players and no one at that, no one in the middle or lower middle order to finish games. No, yeah, when
People
you have to
blaming Abdul
rely
Samad.
on, yeah, when you have to rely on Romario Shepherd to finish you games in almost every game, you know you have messed up with the batting unit. So
yeah,
He's
we
the
just
number
got a
eight.
comment. Yeah, one second.
He's
We just got a
he's he's
comment
the
from
perfect.
Selfish.
He's the perfect number eight actually. He's not. He's cannot be that someone like at coming at six like Shah Rukh Khan or Russell or someone like even Livingston who bats in the middle order very hardly. So they needed someone like them, at least one. They got all the Indian pacers. I don't know what they will do. They are not even playing the best Indian pacers. I don't know what to say even.
Yeah. So the only team we missed is Rajasthan. Rajasthan has got good quality. Do you think that Kuldeep Sen should come in place of Navdeep Saini, or it's good lineup?
I haven't seen a lot of Kuldeep Sen, but I follow Kaushik for domestic updates, and he said he bowls like fast. So yeah, they should try him. They should try him because the way Prasidh Krishna and Saini bowled in the death overs against Shahbaz Ahmed was just horrible. They just gifted the game away to RCB. So just bowling on the pads and he just helping them to the fine leg boundary for sixes. So yeah, they should try him. And I feel Rajasthan also needs a good number seven because things are going right for them in the start of the tournament. Right now, they are winning games. Everything is going well. But in IPL, we have seen it hurts when you didn't expect it or when you just don't want it to the team to get exposed or something to get exposed. So yeah, they need to fix that thing. And they have likes of Jimmy Neesham there, but I don't think his bowling is up to the mark. Then they have Obed McCoy. I think they will try him in the upcoming game. So yeah, let's see how it turns out for them. But other than that, they have a really good bowling attack. Death over I feel is still a little bit up and down. You see, because Bolt, Krishna, and Saini all are not good death bowlers. Bolt may bowl like one or two good overs in 1 2 games, but I don't think he's a good death bowler. So yeah, they need to think about that.
Right, right. So if you talk about that, I remember Dinesh Karthik, the finisher. Man, how good has been he this season?
Yeah, it's been good. See, the I'm just being neutral here. I'm a big fan of Raina. I will just mention his name just as an example because people are saying that also it hurt us as well because such a good player, but he couldn't last long, in my opinion, because he's only 35. I think Rohit also turning 35 this year. If I'm not wrong, I don't know, but they all are playing. See, Ryan, the teammates, the same age players, all are playing their best cricket even now in the IPL or even in the Indian cricket team. So Raina, I think, hasn't done the justice with himself only in last 3 4 years. Yeah, he was poor in some of the domestic games, but I think he should have continued. See, Dinesh Karthik commitment is absolutely at another level because at this age, when he can easily earn some money doing only commentary, he's doing that also, but only not doing only that. He's playing as well. He's committed to his Tamil Nadu team in the domestic. He's playing all the games possible. He's training with Abhishek Nair in all his free times in Mumbai, in Thane ground. So it's just shows that he wants to play. And I'm not going to say what was Raina's intention because we don't know. We can't say like that. But I didn't see him. Whatever I know that he didn't play much. He didn't. I think he. We don't know UP. UP would have rejected him or didn't selected him. We don't know anything. But I think if Raina had played regular cricket, he would have been playing now also. He could have played for Chennai again this year. So that's the difference between someone like the situation. I'm not saying person, the situation of Dinesh Karthik and someone like Raina. So Dinesh Karthik is still committed, still scoring hundreds in Vijay Hazare finals, in big games of domestic games. He's training hard and he's committed, and he has one aim to represent India again in the World Cup. So player like him, person like him, you cannot stop this kind of peoples.
Right, right. So we just got a comment from Varun Sharma. He is saying that they should try Karun Nair in place of Riyan Parag and Nisham in place of Counter Nile. It provides a lot of depth in batting for Rajasthan. So what's your take on that? So do you feel it can be done?
I would like to say this. See, again, the situation is same. Parag and Karun Nair have to bat above. You cannot bat them that down. Number six. Karun Nair is not a number six player. He is in good form. He played a good innings in Ranji. He played couple of good innings in Saeed Mushtaq Ali. He's in good form. I have not seen him play this well in last 4 years since that triple century or whatever came. So it's again the same mistake. If you play Karuna instead of Parag, it's no use. Then Nisham can still come because you're playing only three overseas. So he can still come. You can still manage Nisham, or even Parag can bowl some, or even Yashasvi can bowl. See, you gotta use these players. I sometimes I like why you are not bowling these guys, because they are like regular. They were regular bowlers in their under 19 level, so just keep them going. Why Punjab is not using SRK? Okay, conditions might be difficult, but at least use when the conditions are suitable for them. Like Dewey Patel is assisting spinners. It's the ball is stopping on the pitch. It's not getting into the bat. We've seen Sundar doing well. We saw Chahal doing well there. So use these kind of players. It is betterment for everyone, even for IPL, even for your team, even for the betterment of the Indian cricket. So you gotta use these players. Why they're not bowling? This is, I think, one thing in T20 teams. It should improve. I think the management should think about this to get more and more bowlers out of the batters, because it makes them flexible for any situation, for ready for any situation, because you don't know who will come on any day. On his day, he will be the golden arm for his team.
Right,
We have seen many examples like that in the past. I mean, Rohit Sharma and Kohli. That's the best thing about Dhoni. I felt when he was captain, because he used to bowl 7-8 overs with Virat Kohli. So you gotta use those resources. You gotta use and give them chance to improve. They will improve only when they will bowl more, or play
correct,
more,
correct.
or bat more. So
Right, right. So
so
Varun Sharma
Nish,
has contradicted your word and is telling that Karan Nair should play in Hetmeyer's position and Hetmeyer should come at Parag's position as Hetmeyer is a classic finisher.
Yeah, so Hetmar is
yeah, I
doing the
good.
finishing job now. Yeah, so Hetmar is obviously doing the finishing job. So and Parag hasn't got in, like many opportunities. He hasn't got too many deliveries to face in any innings. So yeah, and I feel Rajasthan can do one thing if they are just going to do just just increase your batting depth and get in five bowlers and play with them, or either just play with six batters and or five batters and one all rounder and go with all the bowling you want. So just don't stick in between, because this can hurt really bad in games when you don't want to. So yeah, they can do one thing. They can really go for Obed McCoy. So yeah, and he can bat a bit as well. I haven't seen him bat a lot, but yeah, I've heard that he can at least swing the bat. So
Yeah, yeah. So I feel before we finish this off, I personally want to say I am very impressed with Hardik Pandya's captaincy than everybody else because he's very new to IPL. Mayank was also pretty new, but I am very impressed with Hardik Pandya, and I am happy that Ashish Nehra's team is performing well, who got trolled at the very beginning, but they have come very good and they have been performing really very good in this tournament. They have good balance between spin department, pace department, batting depth, and everything. So if Hardik Pandya continues to play like this, I think there's nobody stopping Gujarat this season.
Yeah, and there,
Hardik
yeah,
Pandya.
yeah, go,
Hmm.
go.
So Hardik Pandya was always one of the option after Virat for India, is my opinion. It was always one of the, yeah, you will come to know only after grooming and after giving him opportunity. You cannot say that he is not suitable for captaincy without giving him any opportunity. Dhoni didn't captain even his state team or even his any team at any level, under 19, under 16, whatever. He directly captained India in England, that also in England. So you cannot say that this player can't be captain. So now he's getting opportunities. Now he's leading from the front. And the most important thing is Gujarat is keeping it absolutely simple, because they, if you see, we have, when we were talking about them before the IPL, there were lack of resources, especially in the batting department. So, but the way Hardik has led from the front, he took the responsibility of batting at four. I think that's a big statement to the people
Yeah,
that he is here to stay and he's here to express himself, that what he's made of.
yeah, and they were
Right.
trolled heavily for buying Tewatia at a big price like that. So, but they have used him quite well. They haven't bowled him when they haven't felt the need to bowl him, and have completely used him as a finisher. And we saw, no, we saw last night Tewatia's brilliance with the bat again. So yeah, that was something I was really impressed with, the usage of Rahul Tewatia, how they've used him. So yeah, that was brilliant, and they were really trolled heavily for that before the IPL started. So yeah, that
Yep, we
that
got
was
a
good to see.
comment. Yeah, we got a comment. But middle order of Gujarat Titans is not very dependable. In case if they collapse, they can break the lowest score record as they have a lot of bowlers and all rounders. They are many Melbourne Renegades of IPL.
Yeah, so Melbourne Renegades is just incomparable with any team. That's how bad they have been for the last two seasons. So, and Gujarat's middle order is not that vulnerable that people think. Because Abhinav Manohar is there, Rahul Tewatia is there, then Miller is there, Hardik is there. So what do you need for 20 overs? No, three, four batsmen are enough. So I don't think that's a vulnerable middle order, or you
See,
can
if,
depend on them. No.
yeah, if situation demands, I will not. I would like to see Abhinav coming above. In
Yeah.
situation like yesterday, Tivatia's entry point was perfect. Tivatia's entry point was perfect in situation like yesterday. Okay, but the game before that, I didn't like Tivatia's entry point. I would have wanted Abhinav Manohar because it was a bit early. I would have wanted Abhinav Manohar to come. Yeah, we will see him because Abhinav Manohar has played a couple of innings in Saeed Mushtaq Ali in his debut. That was debut for Karnataka, and in also knockouts where wickets kept going from the other end, and he came and just took the opposition and scored some 60, 70 odds, and uh, we saw that Karnataka reached final. So that's what people I think don't know much about Abhinav Manohar. That's why, and even I think Gujarat hasn't planned to send him above as of now, ahead of Tiwatia at least. But I think they have to send, if something like they lose 4 wickets within 12, 13 overs, they have to send Abhinav Manohar, because I think Tiwati will manage, but I think Abhinav Manohar will be better in that kind
Yeah,
of
and you
situation,
have
because
and
you gotta
yeah, and
nail
you'll
the
have
entry point
yeah.
of Tiwati.
Yeah, and you'll have the likes of David Miller following him now. So that's a good batting order, and you just need to skip out Wade and get in Gurbaz at the top. Then that will be one of the best batting orders, I feel, because Gurbaz can just exploit the field restrictions, and then there is Gill who is in form, then Sai Sudarshan, Hardik, Miller, Abhinav Manohar, Tewatia. So that's a good batting lineup, not that bad. Loki can at least score a few runs if needed as well. So
and
Rashid
and
Khan.
also and also you see the batting lineup, left right, left right, left right. So doesn't mean it should not be any problem in kind of even matchups and all.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
all are good pair of spin and can hit pacers as well. So yeah, nothing. I don't think that's a bad batting middle order at least, and one of the best batting orders if you ask me. And they are performing like that. So
Yeah. So the IPL is very exciting this season, with some new things like which have never happened before, like Chennai losing three matches, and today it's either third loss for SRH or fourth loss for Chennai. So there's no other way. So and Mumbai versus RCB is also a match to be looking at. So if Mumbai loses, they lose the momentum because they are not the side they were before, because they are not having the exact resources they are having every season. So uh, what do you think will be ideal playing 11 today, Robin, for Chennai?
yeah, so I just like to see both Simarjeet and Hunger Gaker in the 11, but that's highly unlikely. One, at least I think one should play instead of Mukesh Chaudhary, and the other than that they are good to go. Raidu will need some backing, and I hope he comes back into form like 2018 or at least like 2021 in the last year when he just used to bash the bowlers in the middle overs. And other than that, the playing 11 is good, I think. But if Raidu's not doing well, then we can play both Simarjeet and Hunger Gaker for Raidu and Mukesh Chaudhary. But for now, Raidu should get the chance and he should do well. And
Right,
Jadeja,
right.
please should bat down the order.
Yeah.
Don't just promote yourself.
So, in our talk before, the guys responded with the problem with Gujarat Titans is they don't have batting backups for any injury. For replacement, they would have to wait two matches due to quarantine for new player, so it could prove fatal in knockouts.
Yeah, it's one of the problem. That's the problem, and especially in the top because you got only Shubman Gill going. Sai Sudarshan just came yesterday,
Yeah,
so the rest. See, the Hardik coming at four solves a lot of problems. So that's a good thing. That's they are keeping it simple. They are not making it complicated. So I think that problem at the top is one that if you lose somebody, then it will be very difficult. But it's not a major problem in my opinion because as far as uh, in the top three, at least two is going well. If at least two is going well, and the kind of batting Shubman Gill is doing, he can win you matches single-handedly. So as far as all is good, keep it simple. Just play and don't think much
Yeah, and
about this.
just slot in Gurbaz for weight and you're good to go.
yeah. So that's it from my side. If you have anything to add, you can add, Mr. Kaushik or Mr. Robin.
Yeah, so
Uh,
exp-
bolo.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll finish.
Rajasthan, I would like to see because they played only three overseas in the last game as well, so they can easily get one overseas back. If they want a bit more batting, then you add Nisham. If you want to make the bowling strong, then bring in Kuldeep Sen or even Obed McCoy because Obed McCoy also can come in because he's always overseas option is available. So and about
Yeah, and
Kuldeep
he'll
Singh
solve.
pace that Robin mentioned, the pace. I have seen him bowl 135, 138 only. But that Rajasthan Royals coach has been posting in social media so regularly that he's bowling 150. So let's wait to see what it's actually he's about.
Yep.
Yeah, and just to end, so hoping CSK to win and MI to lose. So
Completely opposite. I want SRH to win and Mumbai to win.
yeah, so I'll be happy with Mumbai not winning and CSK not winning, but just just don't lose and Mumbai shouldn't win. Yeah, that just shouldn't happen. So
Yeah, so
and
I'm predicting
hopefully,
it.
yeah, and hopefully we'll see Raja Rajwardhan in the 11th. So
Yep. And to finish off, we have got one more comment for Gujarat Titans itself. Saha should be given chance with Gill and Guruba should be sent at three with Hardik, Miller, Tiwatia, and then keep any of one Sudarshan and Abhinav as adding too much pressure on new players won't be good.
yeah, so new
New
players are not
players,
in under pressure. No, they haven't
yeah.
got chance to to at least get pressure on themselves. So, and Gurbaz at three is a big no for me because he just exploits the power play. He can score like even 60, 70, 80 in the power play if he plays 6 overs. So yeah, just he should open with Gilna, and that's what I think.
Okay,
See,
right.
new players are performing, so it's not even a question.
They are performing better than veterans
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
we, I personally felt, when Vijay Shankar and Pandey got released and they've been picked by Gujarat and Lucknow respectively, I thought they'll come good, to be very frank. But Manish Pandey has been good this domestic season, but Manish Pandey, I don't know what happens to him in IPL, man. He's just
No, he's
not that good.
for me, it's still okay because he got out twice, going for by to score runs. He just he was just trying to increase the rate. Got caught out at long off. Long off, not long off, mid off and mid
mid
on.
off.
So yeah, mid off and mid on. So into that two games, if somehow he would have cleared those fielders, I think he would have continued to stay because he is one of the favorites of Gambhir, and I think he's also vice captain if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
So
And one more thing with Vijay Shankar, man. Vijay Shankar, I
Vijay
expected a lot
Shankar,
from him this
yeah,
season. I
Vijay
expected a
Shankar was
lot.
also he was also in good form, but I think he did not get going. So it's better
I
to
don't think
move
number three is
towards the
good for
young.
him. Number
Yeah,
three
number
is
three
not
is
suitable.
best position. That is why I was thinking that he will come good, and he was playing some very good cameos in for Tamil Nadu white ball team, and he's the captain for them as well. But something is not good, get going. So just get on the youngster, and we saw what Sai Sudarshan can do yesterday.
Yeah, and regarding Manish Pandey, I feel he needs a change of position like Raidu in 2018 and should just open the innings and play in the power play. But that's not possible with Decock and Rahul there. So yeah, wrong
Already Lewis is
franchise
playing
again.
at three.
Yeah, so yeah, Lewis is playing at three again. So yeah, hopefully if any teams picks him up in the next auction or mini auction, whatever happens, just open with him because I have seen him open like 2 or 3 times and he has scored big runs and that too at a good strike rate. So you can open with him, but not possible in the current setup. So bad luck for Manish Pandey.
Right, right. So Kaushik, what are your predictions today?
I think CSK will win, and uh, at night I want RCB to win definitely, but it will be a good
A
game.
guy,
I think.
a guy wearing CSK will always say CSK no matter what.
No, I think CSK will win. I'm supporting SRH. I'm not supporting CSK.
Okay. So I want SRH and Mumbai to win. Let's see how it
Yeah,
But
and
I
goes.
I
think
want
CSK will win.
CS. Yeah, I want CSK to win. And regarding the second game, I feel it will be a cracker because Mumbai will be itching to come back, and SRH with Maxwell back, RCB with Maxwell back should just play their spinners out and donk the ball with and win the game hopefully. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
and also I want to see the couple of players, Simarjit, and I think if RCB can do one or a couple of changes. Maxwell is coming today. Maxwell is coming,
yeah,
so that's the
mostly
big
will see Maxwell.
thing. Yeah, that's the big thing to watch out for.
Yep, yep, yep. So meet after post match.
Um,
Let's see.
it will be yeah. We will see. We'll see.
we will see.
Yep.
Okay.
Then yeah, nice talking to you. Let's finish off this and see you soon again in the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thanks for having us.